So, you are somebody who decided to go to the Decathlon store near you with absolutely no intention of buying anything. You went there just to spend some time and to see if there are any good offers. But somehow, just like most of the other people there, you end up spending a lot of money. Well, in thousands really, buying a tent just because as a child you always dreamt of having a tent which you could call your own. Then hey, you're not alone. But after purchasing the tent and coming back home, you realize that fixing it, or rather setting it up, is a very big task and you don't know how to do it. That's why we are here. Today we will show you how to set up the Decathlon MH 100 series tent in rather easy manner. So without any delay, let us start and see how this installment needs to be done. The trick here is to insert the rods in these pockets. Once this is done, these rods give support to the tent. As you can see, the tent has taken a very good shape. Here is the entrance, you can get in. This tent is sufficient for 3 people, 3 adults to lie next to each other. And if it is a night time and you wish to spend your night outdoors watching the clear sky, then this is the ideal way. Because the material used here is quite transparent and the view outside will be really majestic. But if it's a daytime and it's an Indian summer, then you would want to protect yourself from the hot sun. That is where the final part of this puzzle comes into picture, the tarpaulin. Here again you will find hooks which are to be hooked here, and voila, you have yourself a really cool tent. Now let us see how it feels to be inside. So as you can see, we are inside the tent and it's rather pitch dark. They have made a very good insulation from the light, so on a very sunny day also it is going to be so dark. And as provisions, this tent is equipped with a hook on top from which you can hang a chargeable light, so that inside the tent you have sufficient light. And this is how the innermost layer feels like. It will protect you from mosquitoes if you are in a place infested by those. And as you can see, it is cleverly separated into 2 parts. The first part is where you can see outside rather clearly, and the lower. So what is my final opinion on this tent? Well, at least for me, I think it's a good investment because it not only fulfills my childhood dream of owning a tent, but also in places like Bangalore, Hyderabad and all the major metropolitan cities, there is a trend emerging wherein instead of hotels being booked, people are more interested to spend their times outdoors, especially with the families who are having young kids. It's a good way for the kids to be introduced to the outdoors that were our arena when we were young. So yes, a tent like this is quite capable of providing you with the required thrill outdoors. There are many places in and around Bangalore which are offering good camping sites, which are equipped with washroom facilities and more importantly safety. So once in a while it is a good thing to have. Until next time, if you have any doubts pertaining to this tent, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer those.